Today's notes are on factoring trinomials when a equals 1, and this is part 1 of the notes. Tomorrow we will be doing minus, minus, and plus, minus. So for today, we're doing the easier ones, plus, plus, and minus, plus. And that probably doesn't make any sense to you right now, but it will once we do a couple examples. So this is the type of trinomials that we're going to be factoring, ax squared plus bx plus c. And in order to factor this, you are looking for two numbers that, so you're looking for two numbers that, and now there's two things that they have to do. They need to multiply to get a times c, and they also have to add to get b. So when you multiply a times c, this will be right here, so you need two numbers that multiply to get those numbers, and they will also need to add to get b. And that really doesn't make much sense right now, but let me show you what that means. So with example number 1, a right here is 1. 1 times 15 is 15. So a times c is 15. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to get me 15. I know 3 times 5 is 15, and I know 15 times 1 is 15. So those are the only factors of it. Now from those numbers, I'm looking to find which ones add to get 8. So 3 plus 5 is 8. 15 plus 1 is 16. So I know it's not this one. So now, for my answer, inside parentheses, it would be x plus 3, x plus 5. Now, on your homework and stuff, it doesn't matter. You could have x plus 5 here and x plus 3 here. The order does not matter on these. But that's it. That's all we're doing today. We're just factoring like that. Let's look at number 2. Y squared plus 11y plus 24. So on these, well, on this one, I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to give me 24 and add to get 11. So 24, 6 times 4, 12 times 2, 8 times 3, 12 times 1. 6 plus 4 is 10, so that's not it. 12 plus 2 is 14, that's not it. 8 plus 3 is 11. So those are our numbers. I know 12 plus 1 is 13, but once you get the right number, you don't have to keep going. So now over here, my answer will be y plus 8, y plus 3. And that's it. Now, eventually we will have equations like this where you will have to solve it and set it equal to 0 and whatnot, but for right now, we don't need to do that. Let's do one more like this. So w squared plus 19w plus 60. And if I were you, I would pause this and see if I can figure it out on my own. I know the computer will do this for you, but that won't help you on a quiz or test. I promise you. You need to know how to do this. You need two numbers that multiply to get you 60 and add to get 19. Let's see. Multiply to get 60. I know I can do 3 times 20. So that's 23. So I know that one's not it. 2 times 30. That's 60. So I know that's not it. 10 times 6. 10 plus 6 is 16. 4 times 15 is 60. And 4 plus 15 is 19. So this one is w plus 4, w plus 15. And if you want to check your answers, you can always multiply them back out, like how you just took on that test last week. W times W is W squared. W times 15 is 15W. 4 times W is 4W. 4W plus 15W is that 19W. And then 4 times 15 is 60. Okay? So on a quiz or test, I would highly recommend checking your answers if you are interested in passing. We have 3 more examples, but now we're not doing plus plus, we're going to do minus plus. So 4 is going to be x squared minus 7x plus 10. Now if you look at this, I need 2 numbers that multiply to get me a positive number, but they add to get me a negative. So for these, both of your numbers are going to be negative, because a negative times negative makes a positive, but when you add them together, it's still negative. So I'm looking for 2 negative numbers that multiply together to get me 10, and they add to get negative 7. So for 10, that's going to be, now remember, both of them have to be negative, so negative 1 times negative 10, or negative 2 times negative 5. And right here, these add to be negative 11, and these add to get negative 7. So now my answer, x minus 2, x minus 5. That's it. So don't overcomplicate this. I promise you it's not that bad. Number 5, a squared minus 10a plus 16. So I need 2 negative numbers that multiply to get me 16 and add to get me negative 10. Let's see, negative 4 and negative 4, that makes a negative 8. Negative 2 times negative 8 is positive 16. Add together, that is a negative 10. So this would be a minus 2, a minus 8. And you can have a minus 8 first if you want to. Okay, the last one, number 6. This one, you will need to take the GCF out first. So we just learned about GCF yesterday. So 2x squared minus 32x plus 128. So for the ones that I give you for today and tomorrow, just first divide by that first number, because for right now, a has to be 1, so I need to get rid of that first term. So if I take out a 2, I am left with x squared minus 16x plus 64. Okay, so now I'm looking for 2 numbers that multiply to get me 64 and add to get me negative 16. And the only ones I can think of right now are negative 8 and negative 8, and that is the correct answer. So for your final answer, put the 2 on the outside of the parentheses, and then x minus 8, x minus 8. And there's your answer. Okay, that is it for the notes. Let me know if you have any questions, and you can go ahead and get started on your assignment.